Welcome back to the unexpected journey. Today we're rolling out for a ride through backroads that always deliver. The bike's idling, the air's cool, and yeah, it's going to be a good one. No perfect plan, just open pavement and whatever the road gives us. This is part one of a two-parted episode. As you can see, we're riding by the majestic, some would call it majestic, but very good for fishing, the Grand River that passes through all sorts of places in Ontario. But going through there, we're coming through a little town called Grand Valley, Ontario. A little bit of a niche place, got a couple of restaurants and some odds and ends to do, but it's just a nice little town. Joining myself for this adventure is Trent, and he'll be riding along with us and enjoying the ride and going down, up and down and everywhere else with me. After leaving Grand Valley and riding for a little while, we start heading towards Creemore. And there's a couple roads that head into Creemore that are absolutely just wonderful to ride on, great twisties, and the scenery is just amazing. I would definitely recommend it if you're in the area. It's near Creemore, is kind of near Collingwood if you've never been there, and it's a good ride. Creemore, Ontario is a picturesque, small little village, and it's about 130 kilometers north of Toronto. It's mainly known for the Creemore Springs Brewery that is located here. On the journey here, we stopped at this little cafe, it's the Flying Squirrel Motorcycle Cafe, and it's quite an amazing little spot, it's a little shout out to Flying Squirrel. And the thing is, they have nice coffee. It's actually pretty good coffee, I should say. And they do breakfast sandwiches and just regular sandwiches. I ended up having a chicken club sandwich, which was very, very good. I would definitely recommend.
Here's coffee for you.
And
Thank you.
Trent, I believe, just had a little breakfast sandwich and a coffee, to get our morning started off there. After this we've been riding for about, we've been riding for about an hour. After having our little snack there, our little breakfast at the Flying Squirrel, we ended up splitting up for a bit of the morning to finish off the ride. As we were riding through, you can see on the left hand side there's Creemore Springs Brewery, and I figured, oh hell, why not, may as well go and see if they have anything new. Quite nice inside, as you can see from this little panoramic video. Nice little bar area where you can order a flight. Not only that, they do offer brewery tours if you're so inclined to do so. And as you can see, I just had a little bit of a liquid lunch. After having a flight and trying out some of the new beers, I headed over and started making my way over to Barry, where you shall see the next stop on this journey. So if you like South African cuisine, I'm sure you would know what boerewors is, and that is a type of South African sausage that we really enjoy in South Africa. Not only that does Bokkies Biltong have two different varieties of biltong, which is great just to snack along the way. As riding along, making our way past Aurelia and heading towards Minden, Ontario. Beautiful scenery, little lakes and ponds all the way along the way. Trying to look out see if they see any wildlife, but didn't see too much. But here we are at the Minden Off-Road Park, where we're going to be spending the first night, and hopefully Trent is right behind me or on his way. And he should be with us shortly, I believe. After checking in and getting instructions and seeing where our site is, I decided, okay, let me just show you guys around this off-road park a bit. You know, they have lots to do. They have a swimming pool, and they actually have caravans or camping trailers to rent. If you don't want to bring a tent or anything, you can rent a trailer. They also have roofed over coverage like cabins and things. And not only that is they have tons of trails if you're into overlanding kind of jeep kind of thing, you know, going trail riding. It's probably not for the faint of heart, you know. It's a bit more advanced trail riding, I would think, yeah. But you know, people are friendly. Everyone was having a good time, and yeah, you can just take a little look see here, and you can see the park and what's it all about. Now I must say, on the left side here of the park, there's this little food truck, Auntie Val's. and she has some amazing food, and I'll definitely recommend stopping in and giving her some support. We ended up having dinner there, and food was absolutely top notch. After making around that bend, this was our little place for the night, you know, our little spot here. We could see, it's not very big, but it's not very small either, you know, it's pretty flat, which helps a lot. And this is where we're going to be setting up camp for the night. Our first night here in Minden, Ontario. At this point, I was still kind of wondering how far behind Trent was to me. So I decided, okay, I'm going to start setting up camp here, and hopefully he's coming sooner than later. It was a little breezy of a ride coming in, and would you look at that? And I just got off the phone with him, and he should be, oh, look at that, he's right there.
Do you want to do it?
Go ahead.
All right. Welcome to the unexpected journey. We're up in the Haliburton area, and where are we today, Clinton?
Haliburton. No. Start again.
Okay.
Well, I thought we were going to do like, oh, wait for this guy to go fast.
Freaking tires are so low on those bikes.
What we were going to do like, welcome to the unexpected journey, live from, where are we live from?
Minden Off-Road Park.
Yeah, there. Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
your brain kind of goes, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Like, where are we? Where are we? Okay.
Okay. Anyways, cut. Next. Start over. Make sure I suck it in. Welcome to the unexpected journey. This is the next episode in the series.
The next episode.
Yeah.
The next episode.
The next episode.
Where
The
are we going?
Haliburton Highlands. I already knew what you were going to say.
Yes, we're at the Haliburton Highlands. We're actually staying at, where are we staying at, Clinton?
The Minden Off-Road Park.
Yes, they got us some awesome stickers. We slapped those on the bikes already.
Yeah,
Impressed.
I'll take some pictures. We can throw them on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But take a look around at our little site here. We got the bike in the little aft dock here, you know, and
Tucked in nice and cozy.
yeah, just in case originally there wasn't supposed to rain tonight, but there's now a small chance in the forecast of a little bit of a shower. So I guess I won't have to shower tonight then.
No. Yeah. All right, so we've got Clinton's little man cave here with
Oh,
the
yeah.
Triumph Tiger Rally Pro, all
But naked.
all bundled up here, all nice and safe and sound. Look at that. She's comfier than a little pig in a blanket.
Oh yeah, you know, well, I was a little scared if it's going to rain. You know, I don't want to have a wet seat, but it's probably not going to rain.
I think it'll be all right.
I think it'll be all right.
Let's go over here, check out my setup. It's very similar to how we had it before. We've got the Big Agnes tent, and of course, KLR 650.
And this is where we're going to be starting our Ride the Highlands journey.
Yep.
So what we're planning on doing is staying here the night, and then in the morning we're going to do the Timber Trail Ride the Highlands.
Sounds great. Yeah, the ride in was really windy and kind of cold, kind of warm in some spots. But all in all, we got to see some really great sights on the way up here.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good. You know, it was about 300 Ks overall to get here.
Yep.
That's just the starting point. And we pretty much left home and had our first stop in Creemore.
Yeah, we stopped in Creemore and checked out the little motorcycle cafe.
Yeah, the Flying Squirrel. Shout out to Flying Squirrel.
Shout out to Flying Squirrel. Had a little breakfast, coffee, and then headed out from there.
I actually went to the brewery.
Oh, did you?
I had a flight. I tried out some of their new beers. They got some brand new beers there.
Oh,
Creemore.
so I missed out on my trip out of there. We took separate trips. We wanted to try different routes to get to where we are now. So I think it was kind of fun. We did our own little solo rides out.
Yeah, no, that was great. But I'll tell you, that wind though. Oh, man, that wind was something else.
And these bugs.
Yeah, the bugs, yeah, too. A little more buggy than I expected it to be. I thought it would be a little more cool off and that the bugs won't be as bad, you know, with a bit of a breeze, yeah, but...
I think once we get the fire going, it's going to be great.
Yeah, I think so. But guess what? We can show you our setup here today.
Yeah, it's very similar to how we had set up at Inverhuron. If you didn't check out that video, we'll have a link in the video somewhere.
Oh, yeah. You got to check it out.
Right here? Yeah, let's put it here.
Yeah,
let's put it here.
Right there.
Here.
Right
there. Yeah, right there. Yeah,
That's
right
good.
there.
Yeah, click it.
Yeah, click it. Yeah, right there. So?
How is the bike running this time?
Oh, it's running great. I actually had a lot more comfortable of a ride this time around. I think because the wind wasn't right on me. And I had some cover with all the trees and...
Yeah, no, like some spots was okay, you know?
Yeah.
Some spots I was like, woo!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We had some pretty strong winds in some sections.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be this windy.
Well, as I got closer anyways on my route, I took 45 up this way and got to see Head Lake, which was kind of cool to come around, and then a few other nice little towns. And yeah, been enjoying it here. As you can see, we got some friends heading down to the off-road trail.
Yeah. How did you find the vibrations this time?
Well, my hands were still kind of going numb, but
yeah,
not as bad as other times.
You think your body's just kind of used to the ride now?
I think yeah, maybe. Or just the weight distribution this time around is a little bit different.
Yeah, I was packed way better this time around, I found, you know, than last time.
Yeah, I utilized my dry bag a lot more, put all my soft stuff in there, and just kind of tried to keep a little bit less in my side boxes and didn't bring as much. I think I brought a little bit more items just because we brought some more food than the last trip, since we're going to be out here. We're going to be going on the trails. Not sure what we're going to be getting into as we go off-road.
Yeah, we're going to see. I think we're going to have a bit of pavement. We're going to have a bit of logging roads. I don't think we're going to have too much single track.
I don't believe so, not on this route.
But I think, yeah, it's supposed to be old logging roads and a bit of gravel, a bit of dirt, and I think we're going to get some really great shots and nice scenery.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
And then a buddy of mine actually suggested there's a brewery in Haliburton that we're going to have to check out.
Yeah, on the way through.
Yeah, we'll have to go there, stop for a little cheeky pint. You know?
Yeah.
So,
See what they've got on tap.
Yeah. Well, anyways, thanks for tuning in, and we'll keep you updated throughout this weekend, I guess.
Yeah, we still have lots more to cover and a lot more kilometers, and looking forward to sharing it with everybody. So thanks again for watching our videos.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, take care.
Like and subscribe.
Yes.
Ride safe.